I hate a man who kisses and tells. Um, we're gonna go ahead and move on to Wendy Williams. Oh, I thought I had her picture up here. I guess I didn't. So Wendy Williams. So Wendy is broke. According to her guardian, she is broke. So Kevin Hunter filed a motion to try to go ahead and get the alimony, the marital agreement reinstated so he can get paid. It's been 23 months. The last payment that he got was back in 2022. And he's basically like, hey, I need this money and I depend on it to live. So where's my money at? We need to go ahead and get that back pay paid and then continue the payments. And also, there's a retirement plan that's mine too, and I need access to that. He wants to see the paperwork and he wants to see everything. So what it has been reported was that they were going through mediation and stuff like that, without the courts, and they were going through mediation. And Wendy, and the Guardian was supposed to agree to pay him. But the thing is that they're stating that they told him Wendy doesn't have any money. Wendy is basically broke. She doesn't have any money to give you or, to spend like that. Originally, she did have, a few coins and stuff like that, but not anymore. She don't have the money anymore. And then it kind of got me thinking, like, who's taking all that lady's money? If Wendy was worth, 40 million at one time, who got all her money? Who has her money? If you saying she's broke, then who has her money? If she's broke, how is she paying a guardian? So I do feel like Kevin has every right to, look into this and then see what's going on. However, it's just funny because I'm all like, well, damn, Kevin, maybe you should help her get her money. Like, you ain't gonna get no money until she get her money. So you need to work that situation out. Kevin is still not off the hook because at the end of the day, they're in this situation because of Kevin. Because, he went ahead and had another baby and stuff like that. Like, listen, if in another relationship with another woman, you're telling me that you and the other woman were all dependent on Wendy? Like, she didn't have a job? Like, I swear the baby mama had like a cookbook or something like that, like a vegan restaurant or something like that. I guess she ain't got nothing. That's what they telling us. Literally, she ain't got nothing. Damn. Ain't that some shit? Nothing? Like, y'all two together got this big. Like, don't forget he had to sell clothes, not clothes, his cars. They lost their home that they had. Like, they lost everything. They literally depended on Wendy for everything. I I wouldn't. How do I put this? Well, they don't give a damn. I'm thinking of Sharita. Sharita is what her name is. The baby mama, Sharina, whatever. How can you feel comfortable taking Wendy's money after you done took her husband? Like, you feel comfortable with that? You feel okay with it? Like, morally, you feel okay with it? Like, everybody knows you as the side piece. Everybody knows you as that other woman. Like, no one literally respects you. Like, in with Kevin, we're gonna go back to Kevin, don't worry. And with Kevin, no one literally respects you. No one. You literally did not have any kind of plans or any kind of, like, your whole thing was, I'm gonna live off of Wendy for the rest of my life and I'll be good. Now, I don't agree with Wendy not having access to her money, but I do believe two things can be true at one time, right? I believe there are a lot of leeches, and one of the leeches was Kevin and the baby mama. They a couple. They together basically. So Kevin and the baby mama, one of the leeches. Wendy was paying for your new family. Ain't that some shit? Wow. Wow. Wendy was paying for your new family. And so, yeah, I can see, whatever else is going on with Kevin, little Kev, and stuff like that. And then she has like these alimony payments coming out, and it's all like, yo, Wendy, your money is getting sucked dry. And shout out to everybody on Facebook, by the way. I just seen somebody hearted. Your money is getting sucked dry, and you're taking care of a whole nother family. Yeah, we're going to cut off some of these expenses and stuff like that. Now, the way they went about it, definitely wrong. But I can't be mad at it. I can't be mad at the fact that they were alerted about something. Now, the way they're going about it and things like that, cutting her off from her family, basically, I don't agree with that. But as far as Kevin, I don't feel bad about his alimony payments being cut off. He even has like a book publishing company. Like, he has like a whole bunch of businesses. So what it's letting me know is that all these businesses that Kevin and Sharita have, they're all like shell businesses. Basically just for show. I don't even know if their names are tied to the businesses. It's probably something like that. You can go to Delaware and get that done, right? They're probably just shell companies, and the companies are just for a look. You know how everybody sells waist trainers and stuff like that? They get it from a wholesaler, and then they slap their label on it. It's basically like a look. Do they still do the waist trainer thing, or is that over with? Shout out to all the women with the waist trainers. But Kev, I don't know, and here's the thing. I don't know if Kev thought the Sharita girl was going to be the new Wendy. She was never going to be that. Never. Doesn't have the personality. We don't know what she sounds like. We don't care to know what she sounds like. And we don't give a damn about her. But I will say this. You got to go get your ass a job. We do not feel bad for you. We do not wish you well. Because at the end of the day, you played a part in all of this. You played a part in the demise of Wendy. So it is what it is. I mean, let me ask you guys, let's do a 30-second countdown. Does anybody feel bad for Kevin? Yes or no? No one feels bad. And I honestly, to tell you the truth, even when Wendy does get her money back, I don't think she should have to pay him anything. I think their agreement should be done. Now, I don't know how long she had to pay for. Hopefully not for the rest of her life, but I think that should be a wash now. If anything, Kevin can probably get paid for doing interviews now. I feel like Kevin having that attachment to Wendy Williams, there's no reason why he can't eat. That's like being a Kardashian and can't eat off of the Kardashian name. There is no way in hell you shouldn't be able to eat. Just like I don't know why Tokyo Tony is always broke. I feel like with Tokyo Tony, that attachment to Black China, there's no reason why you should be so broke all the time. Yeah, I went there. I don't care. I went there. There is no way in hell you can have that attachment to Wendy Williams, Kevin Hunter, you are the husband, and you ain't got no kind of clout or nothing that you can gain from being Wendy Williams' ex-husband. That means there's something wrong with you. Now, I don't know if it's a thing where Wendy probably has made it hard for him to get other opportunities or other jobs. I don't even think it's that, because for the most part, you can tell Wendy still, respects Kevin. She even said it before, like she respects Kevin and stuff like that. She just doesn't want anything to do with the girl and the baby. So I don't even think Kevin is blackballed. Do you guys think that? I won't do another countdown. But do you guys think that Kevin is blackballed and maybe that's why he can't get no job? I don't even think it's that. Yeah, people cheat all the time and have babies. That usually don't get you canceled. Nah. It's literally him. He burnt the bridges when they were together. Yeah. A perfect example. Remember Tyrese that came out? Tyrese, the singer. He came out and said he wasn't allowed to be back on the Wendy show because her husband didn't like her. Oh, we got to look into that. Kevin kept her away from certain people, didn't want them around her. He felt, a certain kind of way about somebody they weren't allowed to be around. This is Charlemagne, who Charlemagne actually got his start from Wendy Williams when she was on radio. He was the sidekick. He wasn't the main. Yeah, he was just a sidekick. Like he wasn't allowed to be around. Whatchamacallit, Wendy Williams, and then they rekindled their friendship after Kevin left. So there was a lot of people that Kevin would keep Wendy away. So Angela, when you say he burned all the bridges, yep, you're right. Right, Nadi, right. Hey, Melanie. No, he just sorry, excuse for him. You're right, Callie. You're right. You ain't lied about that. Yeah, Kevin ain't shit. Now, but yeah, like I said, I don't think he should get that money. Nah. If Wendy is basically, if they're declaring Wendy broke, again, we don't know what, how much he was getting monthly and stuff like that. He doesn't deserve anything. He deserves nothing. And so I hope he gets nothing. You ate this good. They got divorced in 2000. Was it 2019 when they got divorced, you guys? Hold on. Because the payment stopped in 2022. That also means you are living beyond your means. Which most people do. I mean, I know I do. Don't judge me, judge your mama, damn it. In 2019. Oh, and then they finalized in January 2020. Okay, so we're going to say you had 2 years, right? Because they stopped the payments in the summer of 2022. You had 2 years. Now, if you ain't did nothing within them 2 years to make sure that you guaranteed you some money for a lifetime, you messed that up. You messed that up. If the payment stopped because something is going on with it, like, here's my thing. You probably already knew that Wendy wasn't mentally sound and she wasn't all there. So my thing was that you probably took advantage of that and you thought you were going to be able to drain her money. This is just my theory. Let me say allegedly to be safe. My theory was that he probably knew Wendy wasn't of sound mind and she was losing it. Like, he knew she had a drinking problem because he would put her ass in rehab. But he expected to always be able to have control over her. And so him thinking like, oh yeah, this would, because I mean, I wouldn't think of a guardianship. When does that get done? The only guardianship that we think about is Britney Spears, but that was like a conservatorship. We wouldn't expect Wendy to be put in a conservatorship. You know what I mean? So he probably thought like, oh yeah, she'll just end up paying me out, paying me out, paying me out, and that's it. Like I don't think Wendy probably even knows how to balance a checkbook or anything like that. So whatever agreement they had, she was all like, okay, go ahead and pay him off, and so I can move on. And mm-mm. And I get it. Wendy probably didn't want her business out there, so that's why they went through mediation to try to, do the settlement and stuff like that. But she should have fought it. And now, he's suffering he got his karma. I believe this was his karma. Do anybody else believe that? Put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. This is his karma right now. For everything that he did to that woman, this is his karma. The payments got cut off. You had to sell your car. You had to sell your home. Right. This is his karma right now. It took a long time in New York, but he finally got it. He finally got his karma. Right. Took forever, but he got it. I just can't believe that Wendy Williams' ex-husband, like you didn't do anything to capitalize. And mind you, if he tried to capitalize off of it, we probably would have been like, oh, look at him trying to, make money off of Wendy's name. But hell, why not? There's plenty of exes who have done that. You better try to get some kind of clout and secure some kind of bag. If anything, you should have tried to pitch a reality show showing your new life or something. Should have wrote a book. Made a TV movie out of your real life situation and show how much of a dirty dog you are. Hopefully he's blackballed in the industry. If he is, good. Yeah, I just don't feel bad for him. And mind you, I think there's a lot of people that got Wendy in this situation. However, we know that situation with the baby and everything like that, that was the breakdown. You know what I mean? That was the breakdown of everything. So at the end of the day, you chose to have a baby with that woman. And mind you, this is the crazy part. This is what people don't realize. Wendy was okay with the cheating. It was just the baby part. Like, you can't have a baby with her, but you can cheat all you want to. Like, Wendy knew he was cheating for years and stuff like that. She was okay. Now, that says a lot about Wendy, and hopefully she worked that out in therapy. But that's all you had to do? Like, you could have your side piece, but just not have a baby? Man. How do you ruin that? How do you ruin that? That's every man's dream. I ain't gonna lie. So I can be married and all that stuff, but I can have a side piece as long as I don't get her pregnant. And let me take that back. That ain't every man's. because I know y'all gonna come for my neck. But I mean, a perfect scenario, perfect situation. Like she gave you what you wanted. All you needed to do was not have the baby. He ruined the bag for himself. Right, Effie. He ruined the bag for himself. She ruined it. Well, yeah, they both had it. And that's the thing, she was benefiting too. Now, I believe in women's rights and everything like that. I just want to say that. But I definitely would have went to the chop shop and handled my business to make sure that check kept coming in. But that speaks to something else. Now, this is just a theory. I think Sharita, whatever her name is, I think she wanted to be the main chick. And so if getting pregnant was the way of she could have power over Wendy and show like, oh, I took your man from you, I feel like that's why she wanted to have a baby. I'm just saying, y'all. I think that was her way of saying, like, I'm gonna take him from you and I'm gonna destroy you. So I'm gonna have this baby. Oh, you think she deleted something? I don't want to put your comment up, Naughty, but I see it. Y'all can read it. She wanted to hurt Wendy so bad. Just like, why did we? Because Sharita, whatever her name is, I don't even care to know it. She was the one. Remember her and Kevin took that picture when they were on the beach or whatever, like this, all cozied up on the beach? That was her. Oh, I forgot about the balloons. But yeah, she took that picture. That wasn't something that was leaked to the press. She took that picture and posted it. That picture of her and Kevin on the beach, all like this, she took that picture. It wasn't like somebody forced or somebody snuck and seen them on the beach. No, they were cozied up together and throwing up the peace sign. She posted that. That's how everyone got that. So this is also her karma too, because you try to hurt Wendy like that and you try to destroy this woman's marriage. Yeah, bad things are going to happen to you. And it happened. You got your karma, and Kevin got his karma. I don't feel bad. Like I said, I hope Wendy gets her money back and she gets her freedom. However, Kevin doesn't deserve anything. He doesn't. Oh, wait, Kelvin said Sharina asked about oh wow. He stopped her. Yep. And hey, now that I think about it, maybe Kevin was looking for a way out, and so he thought, oh yeah, I'm gonna continuously get alimony. I'll be okay. Well, we know this is what he thought. This is why Kevin doesn't have any other job. He literally thought that, okay, well, she divorced me, I'll get alimony for the rest of my life. Oh, I see your comment, Queen B. More. Yeah. They're both horrible people. Now that I think about it, they're both horrible people. And the only reason, now I know some of y'all be like, well, why you follow him on Instagram? It was the time that he did that one live when he started in the daylight and then it went to sundown. And yeah, it was a long live like a few years ago when he first made a statement after everything had went down. But yeah, I don't follow him anymore. But anyway, you guys, make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Thank you. This has been a great show. I didn't get any super chat, super stickers, or Cash App, Venmo, or whatever. But if you know, you do later. I always thank you guys. But I appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for checking out the show. But we out. Deuces, everybody. Talk to y'all later.